How you guys doing? My name is Run Circle. This is my first YouTube video, and we're going to be reviewing every single CD in my collection. There's over 60, so we have tons to go over. A lot of grunge, some Lou Reed, Pantera, Green Day, Black Flag, Van Halen, just name a few. We'll talk about those as I go through this. Today we're talking about Alice in Chains' Dirt. This is it. This is the CD. I don't have the booklet because my dog ate it. This is the CD. It's red. Now I'll list off the tracks. So we'll do some quick facts, and then we'll talk about some of my favorite tracks. And I apologize if I stutter. I speak very fast, even in the real world. But we'll deal with that. Hold on, let me fix it. So we have the back. It's the four of them: Lane, Mike, Sean, Jerry. Starting off with track 1, we have Them Bones. Number 2 is Damn That River. Number 3 is Rain When I Die. Number 4 is Down in the Hole, followed by Sick Man, Rooster, Junkhead, Dirt, Godsmack, Iron Gland, which isn't even listed, Hazelfield, Angry Chair, and their iconic song, Wood. This album was released September 29th, 1993, same day as Don't Tip Up Out Core. A truly legendary day for music, in my opinion. Those albums kick ass, part of my language. This album, when I first heard it when I was like 13, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It was the first album that wasn't radio friendly, and it was the second rock album that I fell in love with. The first rock album I really fell in love with was Dookie. And that was the gateway album for me. But rant's over. We're gonna talk about some quick facts real quick, and we'll talk about some of my favorite tracks. So this album was produced by David Jordan. He also did Facelift and Red Hot Chili Peppers' debut album, self-titled. It's the last album to feature all four original members, that being Lane, Mike Starr, Jerry Cantrell, and Sean Kinney. Mike Starr would get fired during the Rock in Rio tour in January of '93 for detrimental conduct. The PGA is saying it. But amazing basis, and we're going to talk about some of my favorite songs. There's 3 of them, so we'll get to it. So my favorite song off this album, and trust me, any day could change, has to be Godsmack. Godsmack is my #1 listening song on Apple Music, and there's no shame in that. It's a kick-ass song, it's fast, and it's like a mosher. You know what I'm saying? That word might get thrown around a lot in this channel. You know what I'm saying? I like hype stuff. So we'll get back to Godsmack. So Godsmack, I really love this song, not because of the lyrics, but because of the way he sings, and the way he changes the way he sings throughout the song. So if you listen, I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get copyrighted. So it's Care. He does it like this, and I suck at singing. So, care not for the men who wander. Then there's straw that broke your back, you're under. Cast all them aside who care. Like the first minute, and it's empty eyes and dead and stare. Don't you? So that's the second part. That's when he changes the way he sings. When he was recording, when they were recording this album, Lane would sometimes lock himself in the booth so that they couldn't see what he was doing. I'm pretty sure it's tapping of the Adam's apple. What I did, I was doing the frog voice. But I really love the song, like I said, because of the way he changes the way he sings, and when he does change the way he sings, Kenny hits his drumstick, hits his drums. What in God's name have you done? And stick out your arm for some real fun. That's as blatant as you can say it. This album is not a pro heroin or pro drug album. It's an anti-drug album if you really listen to it. And I really love the solo. He screams, "What in God's name have you done?" Stick out your arm for some real fun. He goes, "Ah!" And there's a solo. It's dun 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 dun. Then he does, "So be yearning all your life." Then he does it again. It's "So be yearning all your life, twisting, turning like a knife." And then he does, "Now you know the reasons why." And then he stays in that style. "Can't get high or you will die." And there's the chorus, "Or you'll die." What in God's name have you done? Stick out your arm for some real fun. Sorry, that song kicks ass. And and I really love, like I said, how he changes the way he sings. I know I'm glazing him, but I really love how the guitar, the bass, and drums, they all just come together when he changes his voice. It's an incredible song. Next, we're gonna talk about the song "Dirt," the title track. I really like this song. And if there's a performance that really sticks out to me, it's the Roseland Ballroom in '92. Roseland Ballroom, November 24th, 1992. There's no video, but there's a soundboard, and it's pretty high quality. And I really love it because he's singing, and he goes, you use your talent to dig me underneath. It says bitch. And the song is basically about it's basically about a person that Lane said that tried to screw him over. Now, the song, it could be about drugs. It could be about somebody, your girlfriend, somebody you hate that made you feel like shit. Made you want to do questionable things to yourself. But I really love the song because of how slow it is, and how it's like a slow song, and it makes you feel like shit. And I really love the Middle Eastern type riff. That's a great use of the wah-wah pedal. And Kenny, there's some parts where he just hits his cymbals, and the solo, it's you. No, I'm fucking it up, and I cursed. Sorry for you younger folks who might watch this. Hold on, my brain ain't working. For me! And then he does the solo. It's cooking. Amazing solo. Amazing bass by Mike Starr. Amazing bass line by Mike Starr. It's just dirty. It's that Cantrell kicks it. So it's a great song. I really love the lyric. Like after the solo, it's you use your talent. I started singing "Don't Care" to dig me under and cover me with dirt. One who doesn't care. I suck, I know, but I really love the last 2 minutes of that song. It's great. We'll talk about "Damn That River." Damn That River is basically, like I said, the Mosher song. They play it. When they would open up at the start of the Dirt tour, they'd play Ironland for like a minute, and then there would be this big curtain, this big white curtain, and all of them, they'll be standing behind the curtain. And as soon as Ironland finished, Ironland was like this 30-second track made to mess around, kind of like how Black Flag had the process of weeding out to antagonize the crowd, but the process of weeding out was 10 minutes, and Ironland was like I said, 30 seconds. And they'll play the pre-recording of Ironland, and then the song would end, and Lane would do sometimes you do the huh, or the I'm fucking it up, don't care. And then the curtain would drop, and the crowd would go crazy. There's a video of that. I know I'm chatting. There's a video of that from Lollapalooza '93, and there's also like a pro shot of Lollapalooza '93 is also in the summer of '93. Just for tracking. There's a pro shot of them playing in Germany. It's like 10 minutes long, and they do Damn That. No, it's like 6 minutes actually. The pro shot is a minute or two of Damn That River, Junkhead, and Sick Man, and the crowd, they get hype, and it's just incredible. So the pro shot of Lollapalooza, it's not a pro shot, but somebody was filming behind the, and I'm going on a side tangent, but they're filming behind like on the stage, and they're doing it, and as the curtain drops, you see a bunch of buyers just going crazy. And Damn That River was basically written when Sean Kenny, the drummer, he broke a coffee table over Jerry Cantrell's head, over some stupid ass shit, you know what I'm saying, typical, adult male shit, you know what I'm saying. And it's a really fast song. It's I'm fucking it up. I broke you in the canyon. I drowned you in the lake. I really love solo. It's like wait, I'm fucking it up. But the solo is amazing. I'm cursing a lot, and I'm sorry if y'all youngins y'all see my video. But the solo is amazing by the Riff Lord. It's a great song, and it's just one of those songs that you can do for karaoke and not get looked at funny. Like you're in the pit, you hear the song, I say arms are going everywhere. I'm saying, great album, great song. I just want to close off with a few more quick facts, and this is my first video, so if this sucks, I don't care. So this album, sold 5 million copies, and 3 years ago, around this time, 2022, it entered top 10 in the Billboard 200, which is pretty good for an album like 30 years ago. Granted, it was 30-year anniversary, so I imagine a lot of old heads, a lot of 13-year-olds were playing this album, and I was contributing to the cause. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what else we can talk about, because I like this album. Well, also I figured I'd tell you some of the bands that they toured with. First leg of the tour, they were the main band. They were the headlining band. The side bands were Screaming Trees and Grundtruck. Screaming Trees, they're an amazing band. I never got into them until after Mark Lanegan passed away a few years ago. Grundtruck, never really gave him a chance, I'll be honest. Maybe I'll listen to one of these days. But Screaming Trees, they're a great band. Lane, sometimes when Mark got his arm fucked up, that's a story in itself. Lane would fill in for certain songs like Nearly Lost You. There's a video of Lane singing Nearly Lost You out in Canada in 92. It's like 30 seconds. Lane's doing the chorus. I nearly dun 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 dun. I nearly lost you there. But there's like a 30-second clip of that whole concert in general. I hope that someday that concert soundboard or video gets released. That'll be awesome. There's like a minute of it's like a video of them playing Them Bones too, which is awesome. So Mike Starr, speaking of, we're gonna end off with Mike Starr got replaced by Mike Inez. Their first show was being January 30th out in UK. Second show being out in Germany when they played a few days in Germany. Inez is a great bassist. Between him and Starr, I feel like they're just great in their own ways. He also wrote the bass line for Rotten Apple, which is pretty awesome. That was on Dry Fly's album, well, EP, first one to ever go number one. But to conclude, I love this album, 10 out of 10. First heard it when I was 13. Now I'm 22. It's an amazing album. It holds up even after all these years. And I feel like a lot of people can say that about this album, whether they were my age when they first heard it back in 92, or they were like 70 years old and they're still around. They could say, hey, I love this album. You know what I'm saying? It's a great album. It never gets old for me. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and enjoyed me chatting, ranting. I'll have another video out for you guys within the week. So we're gonna bang out these CDs that I have. Thank you guys, and have a good rest of your day.